This is Machukanyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to our discussions, and allow me today to focus on the several cabinet reshuffles that have been made by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. But in this case, I will majorly focus on future reshuffles if they are likely to be. But before we proceed, let me pose this question for you viewers, ladies and gentlemen, maybe to give your contribution towards it on our comment section. Do you think probably after forming the broad-based government, there will be no further reshuffles? Do you think there will be no further reshuffles, or what brings about cabinet reshuffles? Therefore, that will form the basis of our discussions today. And from our thumbnail, you can see we have a few individuals, like from Rigathi Gachagua. We also have Kindiki, Kithure. We have this man Kimani Ichung'wah, Musalia Mudavadi, and finally we have Evans Kidero, the former Nairobi governor. I will, in the due course, explain why I have put them on our thumbnail. Welcome. But before we proceed further, probably you could be watching this channel for the first time. Kindly subscribe so that whenever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify. In our discussions, we simply try to explain why political phenomenon happen in that particular way, why politicians behave in a given manner. Kindly, I also take the opportunity to thank those who are our subscribers, because they have made us to be where we are. Back to our discussions. My only simple question is, do you think after the cabinet secretaries will be vetted, will it be the end until 2027? Do you think Kithure Kindiki will be the vice president up to 2027? I'm going to give several reasons on why this may be possible or not possible. To begin with, cabinet reshuffles are normally made by heads of governments or presidents in order to improve service delivery to the people of that given republic, whereby Kenya is included. In Kenya, President William Ruto has made some cabinet reshuffles, one coming immediately after the Gen Z, or during the Gen Z revolution, since it was a demand for him to restart afresh his government, and two, one that incorporated his broad-based government, and another one which may not seem to be big but it was so big, the impeachment of the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. And all of these reshuffles are aimed at improving the services of the people of Kenya. For one to understand whether there is likely to be more reshuffles or not, you must be able to ask yourself this question. Have the reasons that have been making Dr. William Samoei Ruto to make cabinet reshuffle come to an end? The answer is no. Because while those who are close to the powers of to powers feel that those issues are coming to an end because probably positions have been divided among them, but to many the issues are increasing day after day, majorly because those who are advocating for good governance, majority are unemployed, and they want to see good governance whereby government resources are very much protected so that there can be that good environment for creation of employment opportunities. How will one know or come to understand that that environment has been created? Such environment is only created when there is zero tolerance to corruption. When institutions work independently, when the police service is independent, when the judiciary is independent, when the executive is independent, when the judge is independent, when the legislature is independent, and when other commissions provided by the constitution are independent. This includes the county governments being independent. Is this case in Kenya? The answer is both yes and no. But to my case, it is a big no. To those who are close to the powers, they will simply tell you that there is independence of these institutions. But to those who are observing, we can see the issues that are surrounding this independent institution. And because of this, there is likely to be more changes in the cabinet. Of late, you heard that there were issues with the third deputy president of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki. It could have been rumors, but that is the truth of the matter. Kindiki is likely to be swept off to pave way for Kimani Ichung'wah or someone else from Mount Kenya, and that person will be more unpopular than even Kindiki. And this will give an opportunity those who are close to the corridors of power to say that even if these people have got this number 2 seat, they still will not support us when it comes to 2027 because they are individuals. They cannot assist us. Why can't we give it to someone where we may be able to protect or at least to get votes, and then it will be moved to Musalia Mudavadi from the western part of Kenya. And there is a possibility that the western part of Kenya may be so unfriendly to Musalia Mudavadi, unlike the Nyanza part of Kenya, whereby if one of them is given, for this case we propose or have proposed Evans Kidero, the team will be loyal and they will be able to provide their votes in one basket. And once such changes are done, they normally affect the entire hierarchy. They will affect the cabinet, they will affect the permanent secretaries, and even various government departments. So that's why I'm saying that between now and 2027, we could be having several cabinet reshuffles. Time will tell. And this can also be informed by the fact that there is, or William Ruto inherited an economy that is not very stable. And for it to be stable, he will try to look here and there to see whether they can find someone who can be able to make it better, of which it is impossible. Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Kindly continue subscribing to it.